On the afternoon of March 18th, 1925, a single monstrous tornado, unlike any the country had ever seen, tore a path more than 200 miles long across three separate states, and it did so in only about 3.5 hours. Before it was finished, 695 people would be dead. It remains, to this day, the deadliest tornado in all of American history. It began on an ordinary, humid spring afternoon across Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana. But this storm did not look like a tornado at all. There was no clear, narrow funnel, only a vast, boiling wall of black cloud and dust rolling low across the land, so that many people did not recognize the danger until it was already upon them. And in that age, there were no tornado warnings of any kind. The tornado was enormous, more than a mile wide in places, and it moved at a staggering speed, racing across the countryside as fast as a freight train. Most tornadoes touch down and lift again within a few miles, but this one stayed upon the ground for a record 219 miles without ever letting go, an almost unimaginable distance. It struck town after town along its path, flattening whole communities in a matter of seconds. Murfreesboro, Gorham, and DeSoto were among the hardest hit, and in some places nearly every building was swept away at once. Homes, schools, and factories were reduced to splinters, and in mere minutes entire towns simply ceased to exist. When at last the great storm dissipated and the skies cleared, 695 people had lost their lives, and thousands more had been injured across the three states. Whole towns lay in ruins from one end of its path to the other. A full century later, it is still remembered as the deadliest single tornado ever recorded in the United States. And yet, out of that terrible day came lasting change. The disaster helped push forward the young science of storm forecasting, and in the decades that followed, the very first tornado warning systems were born. The same kind of warnings that now save countless lives every year. The storm had taken a great deal, but it taught an entire nation to watch the sky.